Hello there, what a treat we have today. For Wisdens, 1916 to 1919 in hardback, for very hard years to find, but today we've got all four together as a set, being sold under auction on Wisden.Auction.com. And here's a bit more detail. I need to hurry up because I did try to record this just and ran out of time, so the video was too big to upload. But here we go. To start with, a 1916 fabulous gilt to the front. The usual fade into the gilt to the spine, but a really nice rear cover. What's nice about three out of this four is the owner, Mr. C. Kane, who was the editor of the 30s Wisdens. There's a chap there on the 33. Nice hinge there to this 1916 and to the rear. Again, a lovely hinge there. Quickly pop to the title page. You can see Mr. Kane's signature. A little bit ugly because pencil and then pen on top. And he's also got a signature to the top of the preface as well. There we go. Lovely clean pages, so very nice 1916. Really hard to falter for them there. Those signatures, some would say they were defects, some would say they add to the value. But that's the 1916. On to the 1917. Again, lovely gilt to the front and to the spine. Very nice indeed. A bit brighter than the 1916. X bookplate there looks slightly removed, a little bit of discoloration of the front page, but other than that this is a really nice book. Very clean pages. 1916 and 17 don't have the photo plate, so there's none to show off. And again, a decent rear book, slight nick to the top if anything. That's got to be a very nice Wisden there. Quickly on to 1918. Slight discoloration to the edge there. Let's have a look at the spine. Again, very nice and bright. Good back boards. Look over. Again, a good hinge holding its weight there. Very bright pages. Again, nice clean inside. Really not much to fault at all again for these books. Fabulous. And to the top here we have got presentation to Mr. Kane from Mr. Pardon. So as you can see, Mr. Pardon is there, and you can just make it out. That's his signature. It's a nice presentation copy of the 1918 here. Very good. Very quick. 1918 and 1919 have the photo plate on page 150. A nice little fact to note. So here we go, on page 150, and there it is. Note no tissue paper, as that didn't come back after the photo did. Small pencil annotation on the odd page, but nothing off putting at all. Very nice Wisden. And on to the 1919. Again, very nice bright front cover. Slight darkness, if anything. Get that an angle there. 1919, small mark to the spine there. Again, tiny bit dark, if being picky. And then the usual paste down. The 1919 is always darker than the other World War. Look, see there's a marked difference in there, but that's pretty normal for the 1919. Same with 2021 as well. Hinge holds its weight. Tiny bit of mesh can be seen, but that's very nice. And let's quickly grab the photo plate while we're here. On page 150, there we go. Nice cover. And let's get to the contents page again. Ex-owner, Mr. Kane. There we go. Lovely book. If you just look at the top of the 1919, you can't quite see them there, but it's two tones, front and back, on all books. There we go. So, 4 smashing books. What sort of price? Well, if you look on the site, let's quickly go on. I know people like me doing a bit on the site. Ignore my reflection. If you go onto advanced search on Wisden.Auction, in the keywords, let's type in 1916 hardback. Page down slightly. Exclude rebind and willow, just so the search is nice for you when it comes up. Completed items, tick this here, and just pop highest price first in order. Here we go. You'll see every Wisden we sold 1916 hardback since 2008. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They range from £8,200, it's a bit blurred, sorry about that, down to 5,250 at the bottom there. So that's the range of price. If you do it for all, in fact we've not sold a 1919, but the range comes out between 13,500 to 17,500 for a set of 4, and these are in delightful condition, so I really hope you enjoy them. There we go. Any questions, please ask. Thank you very much. Bye.